All kinds of things were happening in Noah's day. There was whoredom, there was fornication, there was immorality, there was drunkenness. People were turning to other gods. But Noah decided that even if everybody turns their heart away from God, Noah decided that his loyalty to God will never shift. One of the problems of the modern day Christian is that he does not know how to survive the corruption of his age. The modern day Christian is deeply flawed because he's always seeking to belong. He's always seeking to fit in. He's always seeking acceptance. He wants to be liked. He wants the world to embrace him. So anything that will make the world love him, he's ready to sacrifice anything for it. Even his relationship with God. He's even ready to disobey God to please men. He's ready to disobey God to please culture. He's ready to disobey God to please society. This is one of the major flaws of the modern day believer. So there's a kind of liberalism that has become a virus that exists within the Christian space because we are consistently shifting the ancient landmarks. And by the time you check why we are shifting it, it's because we want society to embrace us. We are afraid of being different. The average Christian fears distinction. He's afraid of being the one that is standing out. How is it that light is always afraid of shining? How is it that light is always afraid of darkness? It's because the average Christian does not recognize that once you choose the Lord's side, you are not choosing the popular side. The side of the Lord in our generation is not popular. All you need to do is go and check. There was a time when dressing, for instance, was not a matter that you discuss in church. But go and look at how dressing has evolved over the years. That now we say things like, it does not matter what is outward, that God is looking at the heart. So a sister can come to church with her breast outside. We are not bothered. We say it's the heart. But the reason we got there is because little by little we continued shifting the goalposts. And the reason we're shifting the goalposts is that we are afraid to stand out against culture, against society, against pressure. You can imagine Noah in a generation where he was the only one worthy to enter the ark. My brother, do you understand the implication of that? One man. Do you know the pressure he would have been experiencing in the market? When they call all men's meeting in the village and he sits down, can you imagine the pressure? But in the midst of the pressure, he never cowered. He never bowed. Imagine that Noah got to a point and he said, I don't try. Not be me key Jesus. And then he cowered. God would not have had a representative with which to build the next generation with. Are you seeing the implication? This is what has happened in some families. God raised up one person in the family and was hoping that that person will become the outlet for the breaking out of redemption. That one person now decided that the persecution is too much, the pressure is too much. That person now went and fell into the same immorality that afflicts the entire family. Now salvation is, God is looking for salvation from that family from outside. To get salvation from outside is not as easy as you think. It takes God a long time to make a man. To make a man, it takes God a long time. So if he has been working on your life on the inside so that you become the outlet for him to visit an entire lineage, and then you fall to the same things that afflict that lineage, to bring somebody from outside to save your family, it will take a long time. That's how many families have remained in affliction. Because the one God raised could not bear the pressure. Could not stand the intensity of the battle. The call to be a Christian is a call to warfare. Intense warfare. War against the world. War against demons. War against culture. War against society. If you are not prepared to fight, you are not prepared to live. That's Christianity. If you are not prepared to fight, you are not prepared to live. But Noah was a fighting man. Despite the contradictions and the corruptions, Noah stood his ground. So my brother, the implication of that is that God now had somebody to build